No spin zone. In fact, it begins right now. Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. Anarchy in America. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. We are a nation of laws no longer. We saw that yesterday in the Senate as 44 Democrats and 1 Republican, Kirk of Illinois, voted against defunding sanctuary cities as well as punishing illegal alien felons who defy deportation. 45 senators failed to uphold federal law, violating their oath of office. Where's the outrage? To add truth, there's very little. In San Francisco yesterday, the Board of Supervisors directly insulted the family of Kate Steinle, the young woman who was murdered by an illegal alien felon who was released from a San Francisco jail after federal authorities asked the sheriff to hold him. The supervisors voted to retain their sanctuary city policy and not cooperate with federal authorities when asked to detain criminals. And if you think that's outrageous, listen to this soundbite directed at Kate Steinle's family and supporters.
We cannot allow one event to dictate 25 years of our city's policies towards undocumented immigrants in our city. And more importantly, we cannot allow hateful conservative news stations to drive how we respond to incidents in our city. I'm not afraid of Fox News, and they don't influence how I make my policy decisions here in San Francisco.
Now, let me be very clear. That woman is a disgrace. And if I were the Attorney General of the United States, I would immediately place her under arrest. I might not win the case, but I would send a message to all subversive office holders in this country that if you do not obey federal law, you yourself will be prosecuted. And where is President Obama on upholding the law? What does he have to say about his own party's vote in the Senate? The president is silent. Now, if Congress doesn't believe immigration law is good for America, change it. But don't defy it, because then every single American can pick and choose what law to obey under equal justice for all, right? It's no question that our elected officials in Washington and in places like San Francisco are actively undermining the rule of law in this country. What kind of message does it send when the Senate condones a city like San Francisco releasing a 7-time foreign felon who then kills an innocent woman? As for the city of San Francisco, it's hopeless. A free-fire zone of anti-establishment behavior. As Talking Points stated yesterday, there comes a point when the American people have to rise up and elect responsible people to run the country. Throw out the irresponsible people. Because right now, you know what? Things are officially out of control here. And that's the memo. Now for the top story reaction. Joining us, Washington Senator Ted Cruz, who did vote yesterday to defund sanctuary cities and pass Kate's law. First of all, Senator, I objected to coupling Kate's law with the sanctuary city vote, and you've introduced legislation to vote on Kate's law as a standalone. Why did that not happen?
Well, Bill, I agree with you, and I'm the author of Kate's Law in the Senate, introduced it months ago, and certainly have been pressing for a vote on it as a standalone. Republican leadership decided to bind them together. I filed it again, this time on the Senate floor, so it's available on the calendar to be pulled up directly, Kate's Law, for a vote on it. I hope that leadership does that. I think you're right that we ought to have a clear vote.
When you talk leadership, you're talking Mitch McConnell. Basically,
yes.
He's the leader of the Senate, right?
Mitch McConnell, as majority leader, decides what to allow on the floor of the Senate.
All right. Now, I tried to call Mitch McConnell, and he would not take my call, which I thought was kind of disrespectful, because all I wanted was information. And I have a very simple question. Why did you decide to put sanctuary